Hello people, today I wanted to show my newest build I made after 107 released. We are on level 60 starting with Astrologer, wearing Soul Seal because 60 feels like a borderline to me, where I can still use it, and got 13 strength, 22 dex, 38 int and 20 arcane. This build uses few weapons with high dex requirement, and it also helps with casting speed. I went for 20 arcane instead of 18, to have Ripple Blades as an option, in case someone uses Barrier of Gold, but never really used them. As you know, Big Bubble got buffed and also a few Ashes of War, including Nebula. I've been considering this build for a while, but now there's just an excuse for me to not do it. As for the lore, it is a Nokron Monarch. An item says that perhaps one day, Silver Tear will be reborn overwood. That's why we are wearing this mask, and overall, it all comes together nicely with an arsenal. But that's enough talking. Let's head into engage. First invasion here starts off with Ice Storm and iframes and a guard break. This spell will totally guard break if someone stays in it. Then I tried to be silly and hit a host with Bubble, but Phantom is being annoying, so I swapped to Moonveil. It's really a reverse Suna card, and it's certainly nice to have, especially justified with lore, since it was forced and said there, and they're directly related to Nokron. Then all that's left was to chase a host with a spear, using that Claimant Harpoon because it also comes from underground and actually fits really well stat-wise. Get Phantom Slash in it. It's cool and does okay damage. I didn't show it here, but it comes out first frame. It always goes to lock on target. But melee beat has no tracking, so you can lock onto someone and then do Phantom Slash in different direction, but Phantom part will still go to lock on target. Next, I want to talk a little bit about main sniper combo using this build. At a long distance, I'm gonna cast a bubble, and then aim with Loretta's bow. It sort of adds additional pressure, because they also need to look for bubble, and if they both connect, it will just nuke anyone. Also, you can time so that bow hits first, but it's not that easy. At level 60 a lot of players get below 1000 HP, so that definitely helps. Tracking with bubble is still not great, but at least it gets people to move. This duo here had no HP, so I don't really blame a host for fog walling after getting peppered with magic. I am really glad I got many underground invasions on this build, because those areas are great, and it is lore appropriately circumvent the will of Two Fingers here. Shout out to this Phantom for using unoptimized int fail build, by the way. I got one myself. I decided to put Pigalia on this character because I leveled Arcane anyway, and it does okay damage by itself with Magic Boost Physic, but alas, our support does really low damage without building around it. I got hornbow with enchanted shot and dwelling arrows on the skin because that's what those cow archers use. It actually has small int scaling, so it fits. And that's pretty good damage as you can see here. And here's another no vigor enjoyer. Right around here, I discovered a setup I'm gonna use a lot. Casting Nebula Ash of War on Bastard Stars for the delayed multi-hit explosion into Zamoa Ice Storm. If it all lands, it obliterates people, and it's one of my favorite things to do. For some reason, people often just don't respect Ice Storm and walk into it. Also, in 107, FP cost was reduced to 17, so it's not expensive at all. Honestly, swapping the Moonwave after Nebula is even better, because it becomes a frame trap. But we don't do that. I'd say out of all mediocre flails, Bastard Stars is the best one, but it's almost purely Ash of War stick. I guess it's unfireable and it has really fast crouch attack. Another weapon I use is Gideon's Hammer. It's long and it gets pokes, but also that Ash of War strips down enemies' magic defense, so things can do even more damage, and I believe it stacks with Frostbite. As you can see here, your average ruled Taunter Toast just cannot compete with that and a bubble. Against some groups, I am gonna spam Swift Greenstone Shard if they are the passive or got nasty latency. Bow players always annoy me, especially in Elden Ring, so here I swapped to Mimir setup in the end. I like to keep few of those no-you options because, in my opinion, it's better to have them in some situations, rather than regret not having them. In this way, Elden Ring invasions remind me some of Bloodborne PvP, where you could have some fully gemmed monstrosity and something more laid back at the same time. And I think that's gonna be it for the build. I had a good time on it. Being a spellblade in ER is much more fun than what we had in these three, when Heidelpick was the only option. Let me use it here to full potential. Thanks for the watching, and I'm gonna be back sometime soon showcasing another build.